TGIF. It's the weekend and time to kick it off with the Friday Frukus on Laser 101 with G Money, Super Kid, and the cut creator DJ Outkast.
Cut creator, what going on here, boy?
Right up on our Rasta, man.
Long time no see.
I know, long story.
What's the Outkast? No more. I'm tired of seeing Outkast. Super Kid's in the building.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
You know, it's Friday, man. It's a feel good Friday. You know how we do. You know how it is. And big things going on this weekend. You got the Cool Runnings concert series for the very first time. Julian's in the building. Julian, grab a mic there, Julian, for a second there. Let me talk to me for a second there, Julian.
What up, G?
What's happening? Oh, what's the deep voice there? What's going on, man? How's everything?
Everything's amazing. Been working super hard on this one, and it's going to be a great one. It's looking fantastic.
What gave you the idea to do something? 'Cause I know you're very heavily involved in the SXM Music Festival, so you want more promotion, more headaches, more concerts, more series, more work. What's up with that, Julian?
Some people are just built to do something in life, and I can absorb an extreme amount of stress. And I think it's fun.
You think it's fun?
That's why I do this.
Wow. Somebody was asking me, like, do I want to get involved? Like, I can't. I do one artist. I can't take it. I can't take it. So for those who don't know, because a lot of people have been asking me, Boho Beach Club, where is it? Everybody's like, where's Boho? Where's Boho? Where's Boho?
It's hidden in Nettle Bay.
It's hidden?
And once you find it, you won't believe you haven't been there yet. It's a dope spot.
So give me some landmarks. Like if you're driving, you go past Sandy Ground, you pass Nissan.
No, you went after the bridge. You pass through Sandy Ground, and at the end, towards the end of Sandy Ground, you'll see like a Cessna plane on the side of the road. That's where Bo is at. Right after is the Cadisco Market.
The gas station?
Yeah, the gas station, and right after is a Maj Hotel, so it's in Nettle Bay. It's a small area, so it's easy to find.
So it's on your right-hand side?
On the side of the ocean, yeah.
Right-hand side.
Right-hand side, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Did you say a Cessna? What is a Cessna plane doing in the middle of the road? It's sandy ground, so.
Yeah, anything's possible. Anything's possible.
It's a long story, you know. After the hurricane, there was a plane that was too broken. We're like, we'll take it, so we just brought it there and put it on the side of the road to create a bit of a landmark.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, now we know. Look for the Cessna plane.
Just look for the plane.
That's it. And we've put some signage. We've put two big billboards with the artist on it, which I'm surrounded by right now. What up?
So how's it going so far?
It's going amazing. You know, it's been years. I've been wanting to put this concert together. SXM Festival was a tremendous amount of work. You know, worked really hard to bring thousands and thousands of people from everywhere else to come here and get some business on the island. And now it's time to entertain the people. And I'm really happy, and the team is ecstatic, and we're going to do a concert series. It's going to lead to a bigger festival again at Happy Bay.
Okay.
So that's the idea, and yeah, it's only good vibes, only great artists, only engaged and awesome and beautiful people, and we're just so excited to finally be able to do it. We got, obviously the hurricane and the pandemic really slowed us down, but now that everything seems to be out of the way and we've been through hell, I think we can go through anything, and we're just happy to be able to do what we love most, is entertaining people and building product to be able to interest customers outside of St.Maarten to come and enjoy the island.
Good. Where can people get tickets? Tickets still available? Tickets
are available under here at Van Dorp in Phillipsburg, as well as in Maho, and on the French side at the Maj Hotel, or in Hope Estate at the Dauphin Telecom store, and the same thing in Marigot. But it's also available online on Eventbrite. And it's $15 for Friday, $25 for Saturday. We really wanted to keep an honest, cool, low price ticket so that everyone can come and enjoy the concert, and you'll get to know what Cool Runnings is all about as the months move forward. But it's got a lot of great intentions, and I guess a lot of people haven't been to the SXM Festival locally, which is understanding because we make them busy enough at work. And now is low season, and it's perfect. No one has an excuse to not come and enjoy the show. We booked Island's finest DJs, finest performers, which are all extremely amazing artists. And that
Island's finest MC, you forgot.
I mean,
thank you.
Yeah, well, Yeah, you're right. But I guess that at the end of the day, yeah, we did everything. We do everything to the finest, and that'll be what Cool Running is known for.
Now with the SSM Music Festival, you guys focus mainly with the the electronic music crowd and everything. But with Cool Runnings, it looks like you guys are doing more soca and reggae.
Yeah, we're gonna add some Latin music as well in the next concert series. We're gonna try to represent the island's diverse culture and bring all of the communities together. And Cool Runnings is community building. It's more than a concert.
Okay. So when you say series, are you doing once a year or more than once a year?
Every 2 months.
Every 2 months?
Yeah. And it's gonna escalate.
Yeah.
You got a job every 2 months, G?
I hope so. I can't mess this one up.
You didn't know what you were getting into. Because you're so.
I lowballed myself.
No, you're. I mean, I've appreciated you since the first time we met at Happy Bay in the VIP.
Right.
And
you remember that?
Of course.
Okay. It was a little cloudy that day.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about the weather, but anyway.
My memory is super sharp.
Okay.
And I've been obviously envisioning that, and I didn't really know how to ask you to be part of it. I was like, and you just accepted it. And
email would do, or phone call.
Yeah, but it's something I like to connect with people in person.
I'm like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I really appreciated how open-minded you were, and how you welcomed the idea. And as such as everyone, even Outkast and all the local different crews, everyone was extremely welcoming and motivated to make it happen. And for me, that gives me and my team the energy to perform outstandingly in what we're supposed to do. So creating an incredible experience for the customers, having top-notch equipment, sound production, flow, great beverages, some good food, and just to put together a show that is going to make also the international artists feel really good about being here, and it's gonna make them want to come back to perform here as well. So trying to everyone involved to get a great experience. This is our motto at Toon Productions. Everyone involved. I'm concerned about even the ice guy delivering ice, that his experience is a good one.
Right.
Okay, so that's our job, and that's what we like to do, and we're passionate about it. We love music, we love people, and we love to bring all these things together.
And you sent me a little map of the setup. Looks pretty good.
That look amazing.
Yeah, looks pretty good. All right, enough of you, Julian. Thank you, Julian. Get out of here.
So sorry about that.
Skedaddle.
Thank you. I'm gonna leave now.
You're good, man.
You're good.
Yeah, man.
Mr. SVG in the building, Mr. Skinny Fabulous. What's going on, my brother? Welcome back.
Pling, 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 pling. I like that. I like that bell.
What's happening, my brother? How's everything?
Everything is good. Just landed yesterday.
Yeah, I saw the video.
Yes.
You and Puffy.
Yes.
Where is Puffy? Where's Puffy not here? I thought you said he was coming out, guys.
That's what he told me, but Julian said he needed some downtime. So.
Oh, he found a chick. Okay. It's all good. It's all good.
Busy puffing.
That's a good one.
That also.
Trademark that.
So I'm trying to think. The last time he was here was.
I do not know, but it was recently though.
When we did it.
I just saw Skinny here when Uber Soca was here.
Yeah.
No, but we had him here in the studio. He was sitting in that very same chair.
Yes, and he was trying another gentleman here too.
Give me a second, let me think.
Who was with him? And we were trying to do the production that day. He needed you to.
Yes, I do remember that. Hold on a second.
Was that
the show in the village?
Yeah, it was.
Presidente?
It was in the village. Adamo was on that show. We're taking that.
Elephant Man was on that show as well.
I don't know.
Who was he sitting next to?
That was way after that one.
It was after that?
Yeah. But he was
It was an older gentleman.
Yeah, he was
giving you trouble.
He's talking about Spoon, I think. Big homie Spoon.
Oh,
yeah.
But I remember you was trying to get some production done with Outkast. We went to the production studio, remember?
Right.
You were trying to get that was the last time he was here, right?
That's the time I remember.
Yeah, that's the time.
But I've been here in and out many times.
Yeah, true.
That's what we're going because
doesn't matter.
Was just
he got land here too.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't matter when he was here, but he's here now.
He's here now.
Our property here.
That's the thing.
You understand?
So I was reading this article. And you were mentioned in this article. I don't know if you know where I'm going with this.
No.
Where they mentioned 5 soca artists.
Right.
And you were in this article. Actually, 4 of them are from Trinidad. You're the only one from.
Oh, I know which artist.
You know what I'm going about.
Yeah.
This Grammy article.
The Grammy thing, yeah.
Tell me about that. Or tell the people about it who don't know about it.
And I think it was just an article and a recognition from the Grammy standpoint in terms of what genre to look at and what the genre is about, and then within that genre, who the artists that seem to be carrying the torch. So that was an honorable mention, and I think that was in no way meant to slight anybody else, because we all have our roles that we're playing to propel and push the soca music. But it was a privilege for me to be just even mentioned in that, and even more so as the only non-Trinidadian.
Right,
definitely.
Because not arguably, actually, it is accepted that the mecca of soca music is
Trinidad and Tobago,
right?
Yeah.
So they were the ones to first push it, and then we, as other islands, we took it, polished it, made it better. No, I'm just saying no. But what I'm saying is, like, each island has its own flavor for the same genre we call soca music,
right?
And then there's so many derivatives of that, like the booyah, and then I like to call like the VI and the St.Maarten. They call those what is it? The Upper Island music or
small island music.
Small island music, right? And I love it. It's had its own flavor. It's very percussive, and the melodies you get from the drums are not necessarily the strings. I love that. So I'm saying that to say that we, as one Caribbean community, we all play a part in making the soca music, the genre, as big as it's seeming to be now. I mean, we're getting bigger. We haven't had a turn me on and attempted to touch,
right,
and a feeling hot in a while. But even when those songs came out and got the recognition, I don't think it did as much for soca, the genre, as much as it did for those artists as individuals. So they still look at them as like, oh, this is a nice song.
Absolutely.
They don't really care about what genre it is.
Right.
I think now, more importantly, as a genre,
it has its own standpoint.
Yes, it's becoming a thing, as opposed to there's a song called X, Y, and Z, and let's just forget what genre.
Because those songs that you mentioned from Rupee and Kevin Little are still looked at as pop songs.
Just pop sons, exactly.
They're still looked at as that.
They don't really give weight to the genre,
correct,
particularly.
I hear that.
Yeah. Oh. And if they're listening to me, please don't, because everybody really sensitive these days.
There's no disrespect in what you're
exactly.
saying. There's no disrespect in what you're saying.
That. So when do you think soca music is going to get represented at the Grammys? What are you hearing?
If we continue to, it seems like the trajectory is decent. If we continue to support the music in measurable ways, not just by jumping and waving, but actually downloading songs, streaming, purchasing, it's hard to make it go unnoticed, because then when we show up on charts for persons who like the sound scans and everybody who measure these things, then you have to pay attention, like, what is this music? And it keeps coming from, like, in the Caribbean, like, what is this? We need to pay attention to it. And I think that's the only way we'll find a seat at the table, because other than that, we're just bragging about something that don't have any real measurable value.
But no substance, right?
No, you understand? There's a nice music like in the Caribbean, but they're moving weight or not? We're moving any weight? Nah, if they're not moving weight, then...
Or they tend to hear it and then they try to take it for themselves and call it something else.
Precise.
That's a thing too.
Precise.
What was it? Tropical House?
Yeah, all kind of weird names and whatever. Yeah.
I mean, we always have the comparison to, like, Afrobeats, right? So, like, you have some of these Afrobeats artists, and, like, they don't even need to be in the US to move units and become millionaires and, like, have billions and millions of streaming, you know? So you can't ignore that. You can't be in the US and be like, oh, let's not pay attention to Afrobeats.
You have to.
You have to.
You have to.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing we had to do for soca.
Yeah.
We just got to support it.
But your momentum is already there.
And we have the momentum.
The momentum is already there, but it's just like you said, the numbers have to stack up.
Yeah, the numbers got to stack
So
up.
that's the problem, is numbers.
I think so. That's my personal opinion.
I think you're right.
Yeah, but you have to remember, in the Caribbean, we're a download and bootleg type of thing. So, like, to say we're going out there to go stream and actually purchase the albums, that's a fight we've been fighting for, what, 20 plus years, if not more?
But the good news is getting better.
It is getting better.
I just did my album January 13th. Right. And so far I've racked up 2.8 million streams, which is a little ting ting, yeah, give me the bell. yeah. And which was surprising to me, you know, because in this day and age, sometimes people are just so kind of lazy to subscribe and do that simple thing, you know. So that was a very good feeling to see that persons are actually streaming the music, you know. And we went to #1 on the iTunes and the reggae charts and whatnot, and that was a good feeling. It means that when it came out, people were excited enough to spending 99 cents on the track.
Right.
Or spending $12 on the album.
And that's something that needs to be fixed as well. When you go on Apple Music, why are soca albums being categorized in the reggae category?
Yeah,
that needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
And I know that needs to be fixed.
I just like so perplexed that we have all these genres from the Caribbean and still not soca. Whether it's Latin, salsa, merengue, bachata, zouk, reggae, all represented, but not soca. Not even calypso.
Yeah.
Like
at least calypso.
At least calypso.
And then we could have put soca music under that. We've been fine with that. We
At
might have
least
been fine with
calypso.
that.
Me see a calypso chart. Let me.
No, anytime the sad part is whenever like if you
crazy.
go and look for a Skinny Fabulous album, a Destra album, it's always going to be under the category of either reggae or world.
Yeah, reggae or world.
That's a fact.
But fun stuff. At least we're there.
Yeah, at
We're
least.
doing
At
something.
least you're there. Yeah,
We're doing
exactly.
something.
Well, yeah, it's just taking too damn long.
It is taking too long.
It's just taking too long. Speaking of the world, where have you been lately?
I've been doing the Caribbean circuit. We have. Where are we going next? We're going to Cayman. We're going to LA. We're doing Rotterdam, Amsterdam.
Or Rotterdam Carnival.
I don't even know.
He's like, I don't know. They just give me my
I know
itinerary.
that's coming up in July, and then after that you have the Nottingham in the UK.
Yeah, the usual circuits.
Okay.
But it's been a fantastic year so far. Only matched by last year and the year before and the year before.
And the year
that.
before,
I've been having a good run.
You came second place this year in Trinidad?
For the road match thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 You want to say something else?
Ring the bell.
Like you want to say something else?
No, we're good. I had a very good season.
We're gonna see him in St. Kitts too.
Are you gonna
Oh,
see
yeah,
me
it's
say
right,
this?
We're gonna see him in St. Kitts too. I had to verify that.
Yeah. But the most important thing I took away from the season is that we ended up with a song that resonated very impactfully with people. Right? That come home thing was one of the few moments, or one of the only moments actually, that I was able to be on stage and see real emotions from people, see real tears, see real joy, see people hugging and like being very sentimental about it. And this was very unique. It was very special to see. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes carnival provokes riotous behavior.
Yep.
Provokes revelry, whining,
Dirtiness. Wassiness.
Exactly. But it hardly ever provokes that type of sentimental.
So that's why we're not in the Grammys, because we're promoting dirtiness?
Maybe.
You really think the Grammys want people skinning out on their head top? Like, think about it for a second.
Coming to the stage for the Grammys, performing live. What?
Fabulous.
Skin Up.
Here to present the award for Best Skin Up Song, Halle Berry and Josh Duhamel.
Yeah, ready for that.
They ain't ready for that.
Nah.
Hey.
So you're speaking on Come Home.
Yeah.
Why Nyla?
It's not even why Nyla. It's a case where the project was done by a group of very talented writers and producers.
Right.
And it landed on our desk in very strange ways.
Can we hear the story, please? Because last time you was here, you told us the real story about family. You told us the whole deep story about family, which was.
But that's because I was talking in past tense. We're still currently in the era of Come Home, so I'm gonna keep that in the vault.
Okay.
For like 2 years.
Next time you come back.
Okay, so when you come back next time, you'll give us the whole rundown. Fair enough.
Point is, it landed on our desk, and it was one of those cases where she had it first, actually.
Really?
Yeah. And it was on. She had an album before, and it was done like as a little skit, something on there. And then, again, it was a case where it was just being moved around and not nurtured, and not nobody taking it up. Like, do you not see the
writing on the wall?
Do you not see that this is gold? So when it landed on my desk, I was like, this is gold, guys. I'm not sure what we're all doing, but let's do this.
Let's run with this.
Gold. So I put my flavor on it. My little and then my little rah rah rah, right? And the rah made a good thing, and then her just and rah, and all of a sudden we have
people crying.
Yeah, and there's people crying.
They're feeling sentimental.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's it. That's how you make a sentimental big tune. You go and rah, and then
and then they go
and that is what Come Home is.
There you go.
Honestly speaking.
Wow.
And it hit home because that was the first carnival since the shutdown for Trinidad.
Right.
And And typically, when you think of soca music, it really is just about whining and joking and whatever. It never really forces you to listen and feel that type of emotion. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good, refreshing.
Who were the writers?
Mevon Explicit, Andrew Joffers, Advocate.
A lot of writing credits on this one.
Yeah. It's about five. Myself, Nyla,
One third.
Yeah, more like 1/5.
1/5.
You know, a lot. Yeah. But that is how you create good product. When you enter something in a creative space, being selfish about like, oh, I want to hog the chorus, I want to hog the don't do that. Go in the room knowing that this guy could say that the simplest thing. He might be the most non-musical person in the room, but he came up with a little chant, and all of a sudden, like, nah, we're gonna take that.
Yeah. Right.
And you have to be able to let go your ego and your years of experience of knowing how to create chorus and whatever. Forget your years of experience. What he said is gold. Yeah. And that's how these things come about. So that's why there's 1 million people on the project, and it worked.
And what about production? Because when you listen to the song, it doesn't sound like a typical soca. Like you said, the pang pang and the Skinner, you know, it has a whole different sound.
That's Anson and Explicit Mevon and Advocate. So some of these two of those producers are actually writers too.
As well. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
it was well put together.
It was well put together.
It was well
By the
put
time
together.
it landed on my desk, I was already impressed. And
wow.
I just needed to put my flavor, added my little thing.
The and the ah.
And the
and right. Yeah,
right.
got it.
And then, yeah.
And what other projects you have coming up? Anything?
I'm releasing something at 4:15 today.
Today?
4:15?
Yeah,
that's
4:15.
a peculiar time.
I know. That's how we do it.
Just have to stand up.
Like, why go 6 o'clock? Why top of the hour is overrated? That's
Sure.
Yeah. So at 4:15, but that's in St. Vincent though, because we're now in full swing for Vincy Mass, which by the way is like the hottest carnival in the world.
Any Trinidadians in the room?
No,
It's not as organized as Trinidad, but whatever. We got that organic riot.
I haven't been there for that.
I've only heard good things though.
Only good things about it.
Yeah. If you have a chance, come to St. Vincent. It's a beautiful place. Really friendly people. When I try to sell the island, you know, when people come for themselves, they end up leaving with like, it's such a beautiful island, so much to see in terms of the greenery and the scenery. And then we have 32 islands in the Keys.
Right.
You just jump on a boat and just every 5 minutes you see something different.
I spent a very little bit of time in St. Vincent, but I was there to jump on a boat because I had a show in Beckway.
Right, Beckway.
And Beckway was vibes.
Yes.
Beckway was vibes.
So what are the dates for those who want to know Vincy Mass?
But that weekend, the power weekend would be July 7th to July 11th. So that's the Friday to the Tuesday, right? If you're looking at that weekend of all dates.
But then you have everything leading up to it.
But you have everything leading up to it, which is from now. This is why I'm releasing this song called Explosive today on Vincy Media, and then tomorrow, you know,
This is
the rest
gonna
of
be
the
So no
world
exclusive
can
for
have
us here today. No.
Sure.
4:15.
4:15, yeah, I could give it to you.
That's fair enough.
As long as you're a saint, you know, it's St. Vincent, St. Maarten, St.
Come by the room at 4:15.
Yeah.
I'll give you the memory stick. So this is what for a power competition or
No, I don't compete. So it's just
a
soca
song.
music. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just something to.
So you are an official ambassador for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You
Correct.
still are?
Yes.
So what does that entail? You get to go to parliamentary meetings? Like what does that
No,
mean?
I get to. I
You
get
walk in the
to.
governor's office. Like,
No,
Borrow some sugar, Governor?
I just get to skip the line
At the airport.
At the
I have
supermarket.
I have a diplomatic passport.
Oh, cool.
If the government calls me for something, I can't really say no. That type of thing.
Really?
Yeah, but I can. But I mean,
Yeah.
if they want me
Yo,
present,
give me back
for
that
something-
passport there now.
Yeah, if they want me for something, then you know I'm there.
So you're the ambassador of so St.Maarten, are you listening, St.Maarten? I'm just
Yeah, but you know what it is. What is very commendable about that type of move, which most islands should really start embracing, is assigning the importance of the creative sector and the
Correct.
artists and the roles that they play
Correct.
in regional and international tourism. It's a
facts.
thing.
You know how many times I've been preaching to our government that we need ambassadors, whether it's music, whether it's sports,
Yeah.
whether it's acting. We
Yeah.
need ambassadors.
Yeah.
And they just have never done it. I don't understand why. I just don't get it.
Yeah. How else do you give credit to somebody and to let people know that, you know, in this space that you work, we see what you're doing. We appreciate what you're doing.
Right.
And we're going to say to you that it is important what you're doing.
Right.
And we're going to give you a title that allows you to do it with purpose instead of just going around whatever. I mean, I don't get paid for it, you know. It's not like if they give me a stipend.
It's not even about the money.
Because it's not about the money. It's just about recognizing that I am one of the flag bearers of the country. You know, I'm a walking billboard for. Look, I'm here. We're talking about cool runnings, but here I'm talking about 32 Ks and Islands of St. Vincent and trying to get you to come to Vincy.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? They should give me a stipend. Jeez.
But didn't you get something? Didn't they give you something? Government gave you something for the family thing, like a house or something?
No, I wish. A house. They give me a parade.
A parade.
Yeah,
Okay.
they gave me 2 trucks to ride from the airport into Kingston, and that was that.
That was it. Well, but your Olympians, they got something, right? Didn't they?
No, we don't know. We don't get nothing.
Nothing.
Nah, they need. So we're in the right direction, but
You might have to go by the government, do some rah-rah in front of them, tell them,
for
listen.
them. But Barbados, my manager, he's from a country that they give their ambassadors a little.
Auntie Mia takes care of them for sure.
Yeah. Pay their rent and all kind of thing. Jeez. You gotta talk to my big man. Makes sense, yeah, boy.
All right, so the album doing good, everything doing good. You're here for Cool Runnings. Let's talk about Cool Runnings because you got the man behind you, and he's like, "Listen, talk about my show."
Yeah, man. He's like,
It's not about bobsledding.
I just want to say something. I learned that with experience that business is never about business. The business takes 2 minutes at the end of a beautiful
It's about
conversation.
partnerships,
It's about
relationships.
people and relationships.
Absolutely.
And I'm so happy to hear everything about St. Vincent. I love the Caribbean. It's all interesting to me.
yeah, man. But we're here for a thing called Cool Running.
Yes.
Right? And this is my first time on the French side.
Really?
Yeah, man. Even just driving through that place felt very different.
It is.
It is very different.
Yeah, very different from the Dutch side. You know?
Hope you got your euros.
No, I don't. I have a credit card. You know, and then I checked into the hotel and I realized it was like a lot of voulez-vous or something.
Straight French.
Yeah. And like even the housekeeper, like she really did not know an ounce of English, which at the same time admirable because it means it's French to the core.
French. Yeah, French.
It's not a watered down French.
No,
it's
no,
like
no.
French.
Ain't French dressing.
Right, exactly. So I'm happy to be on that side for the first time, and so far the experience has been good. Julian, very good guy. He gave me some free clothes today too. So bap. She got extra 10 minutes performance. Bap.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I was gonna perform for like 25. Now again,
35.
40 minutes.
Okay.
Bap. Then I'll bring a next sweater. Yeah. But I appreciate what he's trying to do. And you know, sometimes we live on an island and we're just interested in chasing the dollar. So I know he had a successful EDM kind of festival, right? And he could just rock back and do that again next year or whatever and be content. But the fact that he's doing it in the low season and it's more geared to the people who live on the island to come out and have a good time. It's not about the
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? This is not music.
Yeah, right.
This is soca music. And I know we have some neighboring islands coming across too and whatever. So I'm excited to go from tonight to see the package that they have in store from tonight. Although my night is tomorrow, I'm gonna go both nights and just enjoy
Just
myself.
vibes.
Yeah, just gonna vibe. And it's a Skinny Fabulous. So it's 135 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal, but then the Navy SEAL, I keep it real tomorrow. Then I promise them today I go home like a St.Maarten. Calm yourself down. Behave, we're not there yet. But tomorrow, if you don't have your tickets, you know what Julian say, find your outlets, line up your crew, come inside. Ladies, you don't have to bring your boyfriend, but if you must, that's fine. Bring him, whatever.
Put him in the back.
Just put him in the back, whatever. But at the end of the day, we're gonna have a good time because the venue, I drive past it today, beautiful venue, and it's on the beach side. You know?
Yeah.
And then Julian's idea for the stage setup is also amazing. So it's not just like a little put together shack thing, you know. He's putting together a decent production for the people of St.Maarten. So come out, whether or not you know my music or the other artist' music, I never hear about DJ Puffy, Kelly Van Der Rock or whatever. It don't matter. Come through, have a good time. It's good music. It's a live band. It's amazing DJs, amazing venue. Price cheap. You might as well be say free because $15. What kind of thing is that, boy? I'm almost offended. I like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's a really good deal. So people, come out, enjoy yourself. We're gonna have a time tomorrow. Cool Runnings concert series this month, and then 2 months from now you might get something else from the brethren.
True. Have you ever been on an EDM remix? Any of your songs?
I did work with Major Lazer for one of my things, and we were massaging some deals with, what was that song? What was that movie called, boy? The one where they all travel to Vegas and they
Hangover.
Hangover.
Yeah. Hangover was But at the end of the day, I have dabbled in the EDM thing, so that's a thing that I always want to be a part of. So Julia, next time I don't know to sing, but just make sure fly me in and make me just have some.
Let's just all agree that there are. You guys talk about so many styles of music, and we just agree that there's two styles of music: good music and bad music. Okay,
Right.
That's it.
Music and music. Right.
Would you ever do a song with a hip hop artist like Skinny Fabulous featuring Fabulous?
Of course.
I mean, that'd be great.
That'd have been mad,
That'd
actually.
be good.
Skinny Fabulous and Fabulous.
Yeah. But he really need to spell it correctly. He will FABOLOUS.
You know what I'm saying?
And people be spelling my name wrong because of that.
Because of that?
Yeah.
You know, I always wondered that for some reason.
Yeah, because that thing was so
It's
popular
stuck in everybody's head.
that
He
people
always
don't
did it.
realize that it's not FABO, it's FABU, bro. Fabulous.
Because in the beginning of his career, he always said it at like it was like his catchphrase.
Yeah, it was his
Every
catchphrase.
song.
FABO.
Yeah, even me, I was like, am I spelling this right?
Got the kids in school spelling it wrong.
I can't find you on Instagram because the spelling is wrong.
I be getting tackled in his thing all the time too. People
You be
like,
get tagged on his
as
stuff.
Fabulous, I be getting tackled all the time.
Yeah.
For Fabulous, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that is crazy. It's good to have you here, bro. It's
Yeah,
good.
man.
I mean, you're nice and chill. You're relaxed. You're in St.Maarten. You're gonna be performing on another country, technically the French side. So
French side.
Yeah, it's another country. It's just so yeah. But good to have you here, man. Anybody want to?
Yeah, I have one quick question because the project that you did, or I don't know if you want to call it an album or a project. No, usually soca artists don't really do things like that. What made you decide to come out and say, you know what, let me put something together, for people to basically, listen to this project?
It's one of those it's about time kind of scenario. Because I've been doing music for quite a while and I've been in the consistent top, I don't want to put numbers, but I'm in the top list of artists who's pushing the
You're
music.
the
right?
A-list. Yeah.
Right. And so it was I just rocked back one day and realized to myself, but wait, there is no one solid body of work that you could say, this is Skinny Fabulous. So I needed to do that. I just had singles for years, just singles here, singles there, singles, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what? I'm supposed to have an album.
Right.
So I just decided 2 years ago that I'm going to start working on an album. And I had 23 tracks in there. You know, some people just do the 12, 14 track thing and they feel like I said 23. And that's when I done Dash for about 15. You know what I'm saying? So it was a case where I just wanted to leave my mark. So then a decade from now, you could download that album and say, yeah.
Was it an independent project or you did it on a major label?
No, it was independent, but
Distribution.
Monk Music Distribution,
Gotcha.
which is Marshall and Che Qatari's distribution service.
Right. And then one of the songs I believe you
And
have.
Stephen Phillip.
Okay, and one of the songs I believe was with what's his name? Oswald. You have a remix
Yes.
with him, right?
Yes, our own Oswald.
Yes.
How did that come about?
I came here like years ago and heard that when I was down like on the promenade where the water thing is. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
The boardwalk?
Yeah, down by the
boardwalk.
boardwalk where they have the little water fountains on.
Yeah.
Oh, by
Down
water
there.
plants.
Water plants.
Water plants.
Yeah. And then I kept hearing this song. And then when I realized what he was saying, I don't have a problem with girls that
I like girls.
I'm like, I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, I like we could. I'm with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I like girls too. So like, that's all just whatever. And I said, and I had that in my head for years because that song for Oswald was like a good while back.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
Yeah, but I always liked it so much that I reached out to him and told him, bro, I want to like do like a remake or a refix of this thing and put it on my album. And he was like, boom, game. And he did a new verse and all that kind of
Right.
thing. Yeah.
Because we saw it on the album, I was like, huh?
That was the first thing I noticed. Wait, Oswald's on this?
Where did this come from? Like,
Yeah.
sounds like
He's a
that
was a
very
good
cool
look,
guy.
though.
That was a great look for St.Maarten.
Yeah.
Great look. Now, and for Oswald, too. The Prince of Zouk. Are you into Zouk music? You like Zouk music?
Yeah, when I could understand the words, but I like the music.
Yeah.
I like the music for sure.
The way it's composed, it's put together and everything.
Love it. Zouk and compa.
Yeah.
Compa.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Skinny Fabulous in the building. Laser 101 Friday Frukus. Thanks for coming through, my brother.
Man. Always
appreciate
a pleasure.
it. Make sure y'all get your tickets. It's going down. Cool Runnings concert series. It's at Boho Beach Club, Nettle Bay. You can go to their website, bohobeachsxm.com. It's tonight. It's tomorrow. Shout out to DJ Puffy. Also, who else is on the list? You have Sail. Sayel from Martinique. I saw him a couple of weeks ago. He was on the plane when I was traveling.
He does what, dancehall or reggae, right?
Reggae. He's reggae.
Okay.
He does reggae. I've known him for quite a while before he even blew up. I was doing shows with him. And of course, we got a slew of DJs going down. So shout out to everybody, man.
Yeah, you got King James.
King James. How can I forget King James?
In Chihuahua, back in Alabama. Yeah.
Back in our bank. Yeah. How can I forget that?
Road March King.
Yeah. So congratulations. Good luck and everything, and keep this concert series going. These are the type of things we need here on the beautiful and friendly island of SXM, whether it's the French side, whether it's Dutch side. We need stuff like this. And thank you much, Julian. Thank you, Skinny, for coming through.
Yes, you're a good interviewer.
All right. don't forget my crew. Listen, we got a mix coming up. It's gonna be all you with DJ Outkast. So
a whole hour of Skinny Fabulous tune them.
Straight. So you might be listening and be like, I forgot that song.
Yeah.
Right.
So we might have to go do the mix until 4:15, then we can get the new song.
I'm gonna sell it to you now.
You can say,
There we go.
Okay, SVG, eat your heart out.
We got it. So we're gonna pay some bills, and then we're gonna come back.
Come back with it.
We're gonna go right into the mix. One time, it's the cut creator DJ Outkast. Cool Runnings going down tonight. Make sure your face is in the place, as Outkast would say. It's Laser 101. It's the Friday Frukus, y'all.